Good day everyone, welcome back to Pommy and Oz, and what we're doing today is something very special. I've been whittling away working on this for a couple of weeks, and we're going to have a new segment called the PFAFL Show. The PFAFL Show, the Pommy Fantasy AFL Show, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So without any further ado, if you are new around here, like and subscribe, and please enjoy the show. Show, and without any further ado, I think it's only right we say good day to our illustrious leader, Gillian McLaughlin.
Afternoon, everyone.
Now then, Cocker, how thou doing? So what we're doing today is we're going to take a little bit of a recap in the world of AFL and also fantasy football. So let's have a little bit of a recap of what's gone on. Just today, Carlton announced that Sam Doherty is out for the year. This has sent the sporting world beyond Carlton into absolute frenzy as the news filtered through to the French fans in the Euros this week. Much talk about the AstroTurf on the outside of the ground being firm in Marvel Stadium, and Zach Williams at Carlton took the liberty to test it using a player's head this week.
Getting up slowly now, that's a good sign. But it's on.
Yeah, it is.
In the meantime,
much maligned chairman of Carlton Football Club, Mark Lagoudichet. He's often been described as boring and one-dimensional. We caught up with Ricky Gervais, who gave his thoughts on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to assure you that everyone connected to Carlton clearly understands that ultimately we are about winning games of football. We will continue to be relentless in our pursuit for success.
I haven't been sleeping, so if you could come round every night and talk to me for 5 minutes and then sneak out as I slip into a coma, that would be really good.
A lot of talk about the line coaches in Carlton Football Club with this pending review. A movement though was started in Scotland for bringing Heath Scotland back. We take a look at that.
No Scotland, no party! No Scotland, no party!
And with announcements of COVID restrictions, Matthew Pavlich is doing the Carlton review via telephone call. Here's some footage of his agent giving the phone number to Carlton Football Club.
Here's a number. What's that shit say? Psych! That's the wrong number!
After Rory Lobb has found a little bit of form, many people have claimed it's because he's changed his diet. We've got a sneak peek in what this special pre-match drink is.
Lou, give me a milk. Chocolate.
Hectic week in AFL, and we're well in the midst of the AFL season. A lot to play for, and thank you very much for joining me. There's a lot of confusion though at the moment with match review panels and things like that. It seems to be so inconsistent. We joke about it, but Zach Williams, Tom Stewart, two different punishments handed out by the match review panel. It is a real confusing process. No one quite understands it, and the rules change in AFL so much with Hocking and co. We thought we'd settle the score as we join Daniel, who's going to take us through in AFL school. There's a 50 there. He threw it as well. There's people at games they're starting to yell. He's kicked it wide, come inside. It's AFL School. Hello there, children. How are we? I'm Daniel. Come and join me, and welcome to AFL School. Now, football's a funny game, isn't it? There's a lot of rules, and some of them we don't quite understand. But I've got a little friend here, Calamity Monkey, who hopefully answers some of the questions that we all have. Hello there, Calamity Monkey. Say hello. Hello. And how can we help you today? You're confused about the match review panel. We all are, aren't we, children? What would you like to know? You want to know why Stewart and Williams got different punishments? Let's take a look. Now, can you see the difference between two of them? No. Oh, well, it's quite simple. Zach Williams is wearing blue. I know, some people are horrible, aren't they? They don't like people in blue. But you see, Monkey and children, it's quite simple. That if you wear blue, you must be punished. Geelong get away with it because they're older and we respect our elders. It's part of the Carlton way. Just respect. That's what it's about. Do you feel better now? It's okay. I've got a little song. We'll sing it, our Carlton song, and that'll make you feel better. Ready? I love Teague, you love Teague. We're one big happy family with a Go Blues and a choo-choo Teague train. Won't you say you love Carlton too? That's all we've got time for this week. So until next time, bye children, see you soon, and go Blues. I feel like I've learned an awful lot there, and it is quite correct. No one fully knows and understands, but hopefully that has made it a little bit clearer for all of us to understand. And how good is Calamity Monkey? He's pretty good, isn't he? I really enjoyed that segment. Well, we've got another special one as well. Obviously, with the AFL world, you get a lot of fan input and a lot of fan feedback, and a lot of theories circulate the internet, and it is a dark, murky world. But we've caught up with Mystic Pom, who will read some of the entries in the wonderful world of AFL Facebook and the web, and we'll try and digest and give some wholesome advice of what may come ahead. And hello to the mystical world of Mystic Pom. Carlton this week beat Adelaide, and the fans dared to believe in finals. Can Carlton do the unthinkable with only a handful of games remaining? I aim to answer that question. This was a question that has been much requested. As you know, Carltonology suggests that everything is linked. If you beat a side and they beat another side, ergo you will beat the side that was once beat by the side that you've currently beaten. Let's take a look to see what the bowl of destiny awaits. I can see that Carlton claim a 10-point win. I can see Teague giving a quote. Anytime, anywhere. I see a changing in time. I see a changing in venue. But one thing remains. Adelaide beat Geelong by 10 and beat Melbourne by 1. Whose records at the moment, Melbourne have won 12 games. And Geelong have won 10. The universe is telling me Carlton will finish 12 and 10. Thank you. Please write in with your comments and your questions, and I will let the future be untold for you. A great segment now. We know that I run a lot of fantasy football leagues, but one big one that I do and I'm really excited to share with you is an 18-man league with 22 players play every week, 4 bench, 18 on the field. It is the closest we can get to all of us being AFL coaches. It's a hotly contested league, and I thought we could go into that, and I'll explain a bit about it, and then weekly we'll see how the teams are doing and discuss some of the likes and loves from that league. It's a very good league and a great bunch of boys. As you can see, there's 18 teams here. A lot of them very close mates of mine. A few randoms in here as well, but have become close friends. As you can see here, Nick is leading the way. The Jaeger Bombs, they are the team to catch. Just one game ahead from Cool Runnings. There I am, Whitley Settlers FC, an ode to where I come from. We've got a few great teams there. King's Jesters, Lake Dog Puppies, an absolute icon of the fantasy AFL world. That is Alexi James, the Lake Dog. Absolute phenomenal guy as well. Great content. His mate as well, Nick Ormond, leading the way, as we can see. And then at the bottom here, we've got a few guys that are actually tanking for pick 1 here, it is presumed. We've got Canning Bridge, we've got Fine Wines, and we've got the Fossils, my good mate Ryan. And it's really kicking off. We've just had the mid-season trade and free agency period. And what I'll show you here as well is we'll just look at some of the record books. So the highest score ever recorded this year is Jaeger Bombs with 3,557. Absolute phenomenal work. And we've got the Jaeger Bombs feature quite a lot in the top 10. There I am there, 9th highest score, one of the 3,000 club. I just snuck in there. Interesting little fact as well. My beautiful wife has a team here as well. The San Romero Knights. She's 14th. She took over a team just after the trade period that someone dropped out. So she's done very well. And if we look at the league medal here, you can see Cam Guthrie and Harris Andrews neck and neck for the MVP. It's been a hotly contested year. It really has. And exciting times. This is the team. We'll give it with Whitby Settlers every week. This is the team that Whitby Settlers are going in. We're going in with Ryan, Smith, Kelly, Tui, Zerk Thatcher and Bailey Williams as our backmen. In the midfield, we've gone Dacos, Wilkie, Sharp, Walshy, Guthrie. There, Ruck, we're having Harrison Himmelberg. We've got a massive Ruck problem. And then we've got JJ Sexton, Ham, Waterman, Zerha and Timothy Kelly as our forwards. On the Pine, we're waiting for the teams to drop, but we've got Bewley, Mumford, Dalhouse and Ed Richards. And we're up against an absolute phenomenal side this week. We just got the win against Lake Dog last week to cement our place at the top 4 for now. And we will have 13th ton Scullers. There's some great games though, as we can see, and we'll keep this going every week. We'll have a look at how everyone's doing, but it's an absolute phenomenal competition, and you'll learn a lot more about it. A great bunch of blokes, and I'll keep you updated every week. Now I'll hand over to Little and Large for their predictions this week. So we're Little and Large, and we're going to have a tipping competition. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give you some games, and we're going to go through them, and we're going to predict a winner, okay?
And I can't look?
No, you can look. So, Gold Coast Suns versus Richmond. Who do you think are going to win that one?
Gold Coast Suns?
You think Gold Coast?
Yeah.
I'm going to pick Richmond, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Geelong, Essendon. Yuckies.
Who's that?
Essendon. Ugh, we don't like Essendon. Go boo, Essendon.
Who is Essendon?
Who do you think's going to win, Geelong or Essendon?
Essendon.
Melbourne, then GWS.
He won?
Melbourne or GWS?
GWS.
Okay. What about Adelaide versus Brisbane?
Brisbane?
Okay, well, I'm going to pick Melbourne and Brisbane. I'll join you. Okay, Fremantle versus Carlton.
Carlton.
Yeah, the boys. I'm with you there, buddy. Hawthorn, Port Adelaide.
Hawthorn Pop Adelaide.
Who do you think's going to win that one?
This one.
Port Adelaide?
Yeah.
Sydney versus the Eagles.
Eagles are tougher, so I'm going with Eagles.
Eagles. Okay, well, I'll pick Port and Eagles for that one. Collingwood versus St Kilda. Mummy's team, St Kilda. Collingwood or St Kilda?
The black one.
Collingwood?
Yeah.
I'm going to pick Mummy's team, St Kilda. And the final one, the Bulldogs versus North Melbourne.
Oh, the Bulldogs.
I'm going to go with the Bulldogs too. Okay, well, there are tips. Back to the studio. Say bye.
Aye.
Well, it's going to be a hotly contested argument there because me and my boy argue a lot. So it's going to be interesting to see how the scores progress up to the grand final. It's going to be very exciting and I hope you enjoyed that segment. Now we have a wonderful part here where we get to know one of you mad people that do follow, like and subscribe to me in a segment we're calling 50 Questions Getting to Know You. So without any further ado, let's get to know this week.
Getting to know you, getting to know all about you.
Hi guys, and welcome to the home of the Canning Bridge window washers, live in lockdown Perth. Okay, 1982, and interesting fact, the Blues won the flag that year. Been a footy fan ever since. Manchester United, San Antonio Spurs, Green Bay Packers, and the New York Yankees. Spaghetti Bolognese, Harry Mackay, and Liam Stocker. The Bont. Doing celebrity voices. Billions. Mayans on Foxtel. US of A, I would say Chris Cornell. Wayne Carey. The Simpsons. MCG and Optus. First player ever. Levi. In the AFL. Would have been a ruckman 20 years ago, probably now. It would be midfielder. Playing for the 95 Blues. Cristiano Ronaldo. Don't know. Best game ever. The 1989 Grand Final. Jim Jeffries. Best game I witnessed live. West Coast versus St Kilda, 1990 at the Wacker. Cancer. Favourite colour is blue. Favourite song, Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Worst TV show, 1980s show. Snakes on a Plane. What do I collect? Used to collect NBA basketball cards in the 90s. Got a few of them stacked around somewhere. Dream for your club, or more a dream for me, to be at the G live when Carlton win their 17th flag. If I can have me with anyone, be Richard Branson. Best individual performance. Peter Sumich kicked 13 goals at the Wacker against Footscray in 1990. I was there. Fucking brilliant game. Favourite YouTube? I don't really watch YouTube shows, but my boy watches Chadwell Clay, so I'll say him because he's the only one I know. Favourite karaoke song, My Sharona. Favourite drink, Coke. Favourite mono. Actions speak louder than words. West Coast. I like the sash design, so Richmond and Essendon. Best granny, 89 grand final, Geelong, Hawthorn. This year, Western Bulldogs will win it. Wooden Spoons, North. Bont will win the Brownlow. Luke Jackson, Rising Star. Most overrated. It's a tie between Stringer and DeGoey. Underrated is Brad Shepherd. Richmond, best song. Freo, worst song. Best fans, I'd say Richmond and West Coast. Worst, Collingwood and Freo.
Well, thank you very much for that, Dane. It was great to get to know one of the Pominozers, and he is one of the entrants in our PFAFL as well, so you'll get to see all of them throughout the weeks ahead. And also I thought I'd enlist the help with a cousin of mine who is going to help reinvent the AFL world by bringing Carlton's first ever firm. So let's see what he's got to say about the upcoming week. Carlton boys, laced up boots and corduroy. Now how's it all going, everyone? My old mate Pommy asked me to get a firm going here at Carlton, and without further ado, let's do it. I'm looking at this football malarkey, I'm looking at the songs, and everyone's having a complete bubble. Just saying the name with a couple of claps. No, that's not how it flies, that's not how it goes down. So every week he's asked me to come up with a song and try and get some chutzpah in this team, because you can't be going around just singing ad hoc. You've got to have a bit of fire with it, otherwise people get lemon, don't they? So what I've done here is I've come up with a song that I think encompasses Carlton Football Club. So let's get into it. Oh, every week we do follow. Cheer up, boys in blue. The greatest team in football. It's Carlton's gallant few. Tough times, they've been hard, but we've followed near and far. You'll always hear us roaring. We're the boys from Prince's Park. Oh. So there you are, everyone. Get that going this weekend against Fremantle. A bunch of sailors. Shouldn't be too hard, because you know what? Sailors dunny like land, do they? I'll see you soon. Well, we're nearly at the end, and we always like to end, I think, on a little bit of humour, and we go around the world of sport on this one, not just AFL, and we look for the ball bag of the week. And this week, let's see who the Crit found as ball bag of the week. Oh, have a look at this, Gadji. What a complete ball bag.
You know, when I was fighting world-class opponents, he was drinking warm milk before bed, so it doesn't matter to me, you know what I mean? Like,
this win for me is a world title fight, and that's what Tim doesn't understand. His name and this fight to me is my life. You're fighting welterweight, step up! Step up! I'm here! Mickey Hatton's rocking up. We'll see. I told you there's levels.
Nick Minute.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
And there he is, this week's ball bag of the week. None other than Max Zarafa, a guy that has spent probably the last year really talking up a big fight with the big Tim Dog. And Isn't it weird that, you know, a lot of these people that you meet, and this is life in general, isn't it? You get a lot of people who talk a big game, but then when they're confronted, they come up with a soppy excuse. I've never heard anything so balmy in my life. Like, the risk of 2-week quarantine, but you've been bigging this fight up. Complete ball bag. Complete ball bag. He is the definition of a ball bag. If you are watching this, Max, honestly, you know what? 20k, I'll get in a ring with you and give you a dust up, because you, sir, are a complete melt. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the first show of this. It's been a lot of fun to do. We're going to do this weekly. I really enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe and comment. Please send through any funny footage you've seen, any funny stories, any anecdotes. Please, if you want to get involved in 50 questions, please just reach out to us. All the details are there. You can contact us Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, through YouTube. It'll be awesome to get to know you and chat. We have a Discord as well, so please get involved in that. But until next time, I'll see you tomorrow with a preview. Pom out.